just so I have the recording from some of your friend that cannot attend. So this week is special because normally the topic of this week will be about future trend in travel and tourism. So normally I bring like the topic of AI, or sometime I bring a speaker who do like virtual, reality tour, or something. We talk something about like robotic in tourism, so something around that. But this year is quite different because I accidentally met Leo online when I searched for like, is there anyone in the world that do something on gamification in tourism? Because I was really interested to do that for my research. Started last year. Yeah, it was in the fall, and then his company name popped up in the internet. It's called Indulge Me, and then I found out it's a startup. They're recently growing in Brazil and even attending like many exhibition in Europe. Middle East, and even has partner in the US and all over the world. So I was like, okay, I'll reach out to this guy and see if he's interested, or if he, if he think I'm just a random PhD student who reach out to him. But turns out Leo is very welcome to like discover the apps and even allow me to be the content creator for one of the idea that I have for my research on regenerative tourism. So he gave me like actually the access to the back end, which maybe Leo, if any of my students will be interested to do that, maybe you can show them later how to do that. But it's a no code what is it apps that, because I'm not a coder at all, so it's quite easy for me even as a beginner to learn how to designing a game that I want, and the feature is very user friendly, so I love it. And so that's why I said to Leo, why don't you come to my class and share about your your company, and how you come up with this idea of gamification, and how people actually perceive this idea. So that's what our topic today. And then and after that you're gonna play the game, one of the game that actually available in Indulge Me. So you're going to compete with your friends in this class. So whoever win, so you will get like the highest rank in the leaderboards. And then yeah, so that's gonna be fun at the end. And then there gonna be a quiz tomorrow that will cover the material about the gamification in tourism and today's material. So make sure you pay attention for today. And there is an attendance check also for today. The attendance check is you just need to screenshot um, the what is it? The result of your game later. So I will show you later. You just need to screenshot that you participate in the gamified tour later, and then you upload it in our canvas. And I believe it's already available there. The link to upload your participation in a gamified tour. Yeah, so I put it AC or attendance check. Let's play a gamified tour. So you can upload it there for your attendance check for today. Okay, any question before we start the session? Okay, and as I said, please turn on your camera. It will be great to, to Leo to get to know you, and you get to know Leo. And then so it will be more interactive session for today. So without further ado, I will give the floor to Leo, and then you can introduce yourself and what makes you, create this Indulge Me, and then yeah, share with them about Indulge Me, Leo. Yeah, please.
Oh, hi everyone, and thank you very much, Dini, for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm Leo Braga, CEO of this company called Indulge Me, and I'm kind of a nomad. I've never been satisfied. Actually, I never told you that. I guess I never told you that, Dini. But I used to study. I studied. Tourism in Canada in 1995.
Oh,
So,
really?
but
Okay, I
yeah,
didn't know that.
and I dropped it to become an actor. So I went to Vancouver, and then I came back to Brazil, and I studied at the University of São Paulo, performing arts, and that was a big deal for me for several years. And when I came back to Brasilia, which is my hometown, I studied visual arts, and then I became a producer, and then I studied films in New York at Film Academy. So I've been doing a bit of everything before getting interested in games. I've always been interested in gamification, but I have really decided to engage into this company in 2020 during the pandemic. So it was an epiphany for me, and I said, well, I love games. I always loved games. So why don't we transform, let's say, Pokemon Go into a tourism experience, right? So this is Indulge Me. We've passed through several programs here in Brazil. Some of them are noted over down here on this screen. And last year, we had the opportunity to attend the gaming startup retreat in Madeira. As you guys may know, Madeira Island in Europe is a big island destination. So lots of cruise ships go there, and so we started out by joining a group of gamers and also tourist tech companies, because they gather in the same place, which is a place in the back of a church that they transformed into a tech hub. But this is another thing. So we now are also working with the Europeana group that not only produces solutions for museums, but also thinks of using AI to transform the museum experience. So our problem that we found out throughout these 4 years, from 2024 till the end of 2020 till the end of 2024, is a lack of engagement and personalization in experiences and inefficient visitor flow management. Think about people coming in and out of Christ the Redeemer or Busch Gardens in Virginia. I mean, you have relatively little information regarding this visitor, and a fragmented CRM data integration, and most importantly, a lack of edutainment options like scavenger hunts. Our solution is mobile, is also customized. Customized in which way? We can use a white label solution, or the customer can use our app, and then we can develop the experience accordingly. Okay? It works online and offline. And why is that important? I'm here in Brazil, and now we're hosting COP30, right? The climate conference. It's going to be here in November. 30 years ago, the first COP was in Rio. So it's a big deal for us. And what we're doing here is creating 30 gamified tours in the Amazon. And when you go to the Amazon, sometimes you don't have internet connection. So once you download the app and download the game, you can also experiment it offline. We use computer vision. In which way? We use computer vision to find certain objects, to find certain words, and then it's challenge based, as you know. So we use quiz, trivia, some augmented reality challenges that we're not using at the moment, but we're on the cusp of utilizing it again. And we have an in-house game engine using Google Flutter. We can talk about tech stuff if you want later on. And by using Google Flutter, we have a no-code game dev app. That means that anyone in the world can play a game with us. And if you go to Brazil, you will see a game in a place called Cidade de Pedras, which is in English would be City of Stones, and it's an offline adventure that was created by a tourist guide, okay, in the state of Goiás, nearby Brasilia. And we are now moving towards the tokenization of 2D and 3D assets. What are those assets? They are medals, trophies, whatever you want to create, badges, etc. So this is our first gamified experience. This is a place here in Brasilia that's called Catetinho. Now it's a museum, but it was the first residence of a president in Brazil. And you say, well, a wooden house was the first residence of a president? Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Brasilia was man-made, and it was built in 1960. So by the way, by the time that this president came to to look after the construction, there was nothing here. I mean, nothing, no structure, but there was a very vast savanna that we call this is the Brazilian savanna. It resembles very much Africa, even though we don't have giraffes and elephants here, but the climate, the kind of nature that you have here resembles very much. And this area, still today, you can find wild panthers around because there's a forest around. And you will see here that we also experimented this gamification process with people with visual impairment. And so we created a sound tour for them. Okay. And this is where we also decided to work offline because people wanted to go outside of this farmhouse that you can see here. It's surrounded by a very, very dense forest. Okay, and there are lots of water springs here, so animal life is abundant. So this is the kitchen, and this is also a tourist attraction here in Brasilia. Lots of people visit it, and we're trying to pinpoint the geolocations and select them, not randomly, but thinking of whatever reason you were there and what you want to learn from this experience over there. Because you see, in the 1950s, 60s, everything was different. The kind of ovens, the kind of food, the kind of washing machines, or not having washing machines at all. I mean, everything was different, right? And this is just an overview of this place. So this was the gaming startup retreat. This is a convent. The priests used to live here in this place, and now it's a tourist tech hub and also a gaming hub. This is the group that participated with us. We stayed almost 2 months there. So most of them were from Europe, but we were representing Brazil alongside another company called Monster Labs that creates robots here in Brazil. So this is the place where we had the gaming startup retreat last year. It's not actually here, but on the back of this place where you have the convent. Okay. Sorry, I jumped a little bit. Let me go back. Okay, so this is Brasilia, where I live right now. This is the 3 Power Square, and some of the events that we gamified here. And this is Kregsga. We call it Kregsga because it stands for the creator of gamified experiences. This experience actually was made last year via the Blue Startups Innovative Hub that we also presented our solution to them. But may I say that Dini also created 2 gamified experiences in Hawaii, and some of them are coming out of the oven, and pretty soon they'll be online as well. And our partners, we're collaborating with B2G, as in government, and B2B clients, such as Grupo Cataratas here in Brazil. They are the leading park operator. They oversee the iconic sites such as Christ the Redeemer, the game that you guys are going to play today, if you want, of course. And so the market fit, we cater mostly to millennials and Gen Z. We find a very interesting fit with Gen Z travelers, right? But we also tried with alpha and millennials during events. So this is, I mean, the best thing that we've learned so far is that you can use it not only in tourist attractions, but also in, for example, startup summits or events. And it works very well with groups. And individually, it's not that fun. So maybe you will try at home, but if you try it with someone on your side, maybe you get better points, better scores, and you'll be up on the leaderboard. So that's the whole point, is to engage the family into this attraction and into this gamified experience. Now, talking about revenue streams, our business model is based on licensing, and we offer a white label solution in app with the gamified experience. What is a white label solution? For those of you who don't know or don't frequently hear this word, as we create the application for another company. So, for example, for the museum Catechinho, we created an application for them. So instead of running inside our app, the game within Indulge Me premises, you create everything for them: the design, the game, the application. You set it up on App Store and Google Play. And we also generate revenue through partnerships with festival events, providing some customized treasure hunts and interactive challenges. So, in a sense, Indulge Me, it's starting now, and moving forward and looking forward to scale. And so this business models, right, as I told you, based in licensing, offering white label solutions, or in-app gamified experiences. Now, the in-app gamified experiences is the one that I want to call your attention, because we are looking for partners. We are looking for content creators. We're looking for business opportunities. So you guys could reach out to us later on and maybe think of gamifying some experiences. The market in the US is huge, you guys know. So this is data only from the American Alliance of Museums. The US cultural tourism generates $50 billion in revenue each year. This is related to museums only, okay? Now, market in Europe. Europe has more than 20,000 museums, and it represents 2.6% of the EU GDP, okay, the gross domestic product. And by the way, you guys will be astonished to know, some of you, that America has more than 40,000 museums. I mean, you guys have museums for everything. I'm amazed, and I'm always looking forward to learning more about them. The Japanese gaming and gamification market is very big as well. And why we're saying game and gamification? Because a game, sometimes you use it like well, let's say, well, I'm playing here a car racing game, but the gamification, it mingles with education, so you can translate it into a different realm. Okay, in a sense that, for example, you can gamify tourism or gamify events. And the sales process, we have a seamless no code platform. As I told you, we tailor the solution for partners based on KPIs. What are the KPIs? So they are the information that you gather from your client, respecting GDPR, the European, which is the most strict one, right? The law that regulates data. And so once the player allows you to know where he is or she is, you can make like a heat map, knowing where the client went. Why did he go to that shop in Busch Gardens and not to that other venue? Okay, so this information helps the client to understand better the process and enhances the experience. And we scale this product now with demos that we have validated in Dubai, Funchal, Macau, in China, and also here in Brasilia, but we are present in 11 countries, right? And so how does this white label solution works? We have an annual fee of $45,000 or almost 46, that's customized completely, and branding in the app we offer as well. So advanced integrations and support, a seamless brand experience with this fully tailored solution. And in regards to the B2B solution that runs on our app, so if the company wants us to gamify, let's say, its own venue, but wants to run in our app, we charge much less, almost $6,000. And if you have a one-time event, let's say, oh, Lollapalooza, I don't know, a concert, a film festival, a venue that's, doing some culinary attractions, we charge only $5.99 for a one-time event. Uh, and as a matter of fact, if you're talking, for example, to a small museum, and the museum say, "Oh, I don't have the money to invest in this. How can we work together? We can just charge $1 per visitor. So if you charge, for example, $5 to enter your venue, to enter your museum. You charge $1 extra, and then we monetize with you and we collaborate, creating unique content, co-designing for the venue within our app. Okay, and the in-app monetization, we're also testing right now blockchain and NFTs and also tokens. So those assets, they can also be transformed into services. Let's say, for example, oh, I got this NFT, and well, I can exchange it for a pair of sneakers, a pair of special sneakers, because I went to the stadium and I played the game, and I'm the only guy, the only person who earned this NFT. And once you have this NFT, then you can monetize and you create a community around it. I mean, NBA is doing that, and so many other international groups, mainly in the States and Asia, are doing that. And this is going to be huge in 2025 and 2026. You guys must be gamers, I think. So you must know this better than me. So we have launched some games in Brazil, Portugal, Spain, USA. I think we have five gamified experiences right now. Singapore, UAE, Indonesia, and in the ruins of São Paulo in Macau, which is a special regional district. In regards to competitive analysis, I don't know if you guys learned of the Go game or geocaching. There's also a company called Questo, but we also compare to Pokemon Go for sure, because this is, you know, like our grandfather, I would say, in a sense, by utilizing its way of thinking and collecting rewards as you go along the way. So, what differentiates us from them? Some kind of content related to educational and cultural experiences. So, this is our advantage in relation to them. And also, we do have tech integration and computer vision and some Google APIs that Pokemon Go doesn't utilize. Some roadmap here. So we did Peer 25 in 2024. We're doing some networking here right now. I'm in the co-working space here in Brasilia right now. We did the Open Arms 2025, launching a collaborative project with the university in Rio de Janeiro. We're gamifying COP30, and we're looking for partners in the US and Canada and Mexico in order to gamify the World Cup. And we also hope to gamify the Olympics in 2028 in LA. Okay, some of our roadmap. And so our leadership, Miguel Garcia, he's from Spain. He's our CTO. He's there right now. I'm Leo Braga. I have 25 years of experience, as I told you earlier on. Manuela Rodrigues is from Portugal. She's an educator, and she now is interested in gamification. So she's our experienced designer for the moment. And Marcio Favila, he used to be United Nations World Tourism, the director of, former director of the United Nations World Tourism Organization. He lives in Madrid. He's Brazilian, and for coincidence, I met him on a plane flying from Madrid to Portugal, and so now he's our advisor, right? You guys can follow us on TikTok, on Instagram, and we do have a project also on MIT Solve relating to democracy. Thank you very much for your time. Thanks, Dini, for the invitation, and I will be glad to answer any questions you have.
Thank you, Leo. That was really fascinating presentation. Let's give a virtual applause to him. Yeah, with like all the achievement that you've done, and it's since 2020, so it's been around for like what 4 years, like 5 years now, then right, or almost 6 years. Exactly, yeah. So it's incredible how you develop like all this gamified tour since the beginning. And I'm just curious if does any of you play Pokemon Go? Or what is it? Geocaching, or what's the other one that you mentioned? Um,
Questo,
yeah, does any of you play those game?
the Go
No?
game.
Okay. Does any of you a gamer? Like what game that you play? Like please leave in a chat column, like, or you can also say it, like, what kind of game that you play. So then, just to give like Leo an idea, like because there are the millennials, right? Leo, they are the Gen Z, and they can be your target market. And I'm just curious,
Right.
like, if you play a game, what kind of game that you play? Candy Crush. Oh my God, like that's my game. Like I'm way older than them, and Candy Crush to me it's really fun and it's easy, and when you get bored in the airport or anywhere, Candy Crush is like a savior. Minecraft, okay, I think it's quite famous, right? Subway Surfer, I didn't know that. What is Subway Surfers really?
You ever played Temple Run? It's
They're
like it's like a game where basically you're just a player and you're running and you have to move across tracks.
I see. So like you
Oh,
run the apps, not.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So you have to change lanes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Change lane. Okay, yeah. Anyone else play games? Or only three of you here? Okay, 8 ball pool. What is it like, Akil?
It's just a virtual gaming. It's like just how you play pool, right? But it's virtual.
Oh,
All
like
right.
a
The pool table, yeah, the pool
pool
table. So
table. Okay, I see. Okay, okay, yeah. And do you like to play it in real life? Like the pool, the ball pool?
I enjoy it in real life, but I actually have more fun playing it in the game. So
That's interesting. Okay, with
yeah.
like, maybe competition from the yeah, so all those aspects. So that's interesting. At least some of you, enjoy playing games, and I noticed also there are some element in the game that makes people really, excited to play. Like I know that in Indulge Me you have something like badge, like collecting badge or collecting mission or challenges, or even sometimes you can get a real money, right? Like a real reward or money by playing a games. And some people are crazy, like spending a lot of money to buy like avatar or any type of games. So that will be interesting. So I can start to ask questions, and then you guys can also ask question after this. But like, how do you see that incorporating that in Indulge Me, Leo, which I think you didn't really touch on in your presentation, but incorporating like reward or what make people, want to play your game? Yeah.
Okay, so first we started out by hoping that the end user, the gamer, would play by himself or herself, and we found out that no, no, that's not the best way to use it. The best way is to incentivize people to work together or to compete in groups. So it works, for example, if you have a tour and you have a tour guide and he moves alongside and try to enhance the experience and make people understand that there's more to see than the bare eye. Okay, and so that's why we use also computer vision, which resembles a little bit Pokemon Go but differentiates. For example, if you guys use uh, this game or to try out this game on Christ the Redeemer, there are some specific questions about the site. So sometimes you have to find the word history. Why? Because there is a sign there that shows you some history about Christ the Redeemer. I mean, it has a lot of history. It's a huge mountain, and it was a colossal work to build, a statue of 38 meters. And I'm giving away, now here, this is the answer of one of the quizzes, but a 38-meter statue on the top of one of the most imponent mountains in Rio. So this is something that gets people curious. If you start the game, sometimes people are like, "Oh no, I don't want to try this. Why would I try this? I'm here to watch the site for sightseeing." But it complements your journey. So that's what we learned. I don't know if here I answered your question well.
Yeah, yeah, that's interesting. I think incorporating it with a real experience and play in a group, it more like motivates, yeah, people. Yeah.
Exactly.
Does any of you have question for Leo? please ask the question or in the chat column, whatever that you feel more comfortable. Don't be shy.
Now, can I ask you a question? Uh,
Oh yeah, ask them question. Yeah,
all
for
right.
sure.
So, has anyone? Have you ever been to Brazil? Anyone?
No, not even for me. No. Okay. Yeah, you can
Okay.
answer in chat too. Oh, we also have one question from
All
Rio.
right.
You can for later. Yeah. After.
Oh, right. So the opportunities in the US, we're looking for content creators and for venues. So let's say, well, I love to attend concerts, and I know people who organizes them. So let's get together and we can monetize together. So this opportunities relates not only to finding venues, finding places, finding events, but also maintaining contact with us because we also, for example, we had the conference 2 weeks ago, right, Dini? And I wasn't expecting that, and all of a sudden we have it as an opportunity to gamify it, right? I also belong to a group of investors. It's a WhatsApp group in Chicago. So somehow or any time it could come up an opportunity, and we can work this out, as in content creating, or as in marketing, or as in like a tool that relates also to the blockchain opportunities.
So if any of them, want to reach out to you, like where do they reach out to you to like, maybe possible opportunity. Maybe you guys are organizing an event at Virginia Tech, let's say, or your organization. They will be fun to actually collaborate with Leo to gamify your events because these are the ages that maybe can be your target market, Leo.
For sure. I mean, you just go to the website and you go on the top and press become a creator, and then you create your profile on our app. Okay, and so you once you type your email, we will get in touch with you and say, hey, this is our guide, and we'll send you uh, our software, and you will be able to try it out. I mean, you don't have to publish it. You can just try it out as a game creator at home. Okay. And if this is feasible for us, we will also get in touch and try to get into a partnership.
That's cool. Yeah, as easy as that, right? Yeah, the playing the content and so forth. Okay, any more question for Leo before we try the game? Yeah, I think we have one more question, Leo, and two more actually. And please keep coming if you have any question. But we can start with Akhil. Have you seen any example of video games helping people discover Brazil or inspiring travel or tourism?
Let me see the questions here, Dini. Sorry, you were asking something. I was looking for
Oh yeah.
the
I
website.
think Akhil asked question about have you seen any examples of video games helping people discover Brazil or inspiring travel or tourism? So it's more video
Oh,
game. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So video games. Well, as a matter of fact, I think you know GTA 5, the game from Rockstar Games. It's a big game in the US, right? And there is a sort of game here in Brazil like that. In it's a kind of a violent game, but even though this is a violent game, it also inspires you to get to know more about the country and the culture and the region. But also, you can see geocaching as an example, as an really related to tourism. And of course, our games also they pay tribute to Brazil as well.
That's great. Yeah, to hear. So I think there is one from Jennifer. What are you most excited for with the future of Indulge Me? Yeah, the future.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Akil, and thanks, Jennifer, for the question. So, what I'm most excited about is building a community. What kind of community? Not only of players, but of game developers. We have worked with an educator from Portugal, an art educator from a museum in Brasilia, and now a tourist guide here in Brasilia as well. So, when you monetize together, and we see that everybody wins in a sense that really makes me very excited about the future. And building a Discord community is one of our goals as well, not only for game developers but also for the players, so they can talk to one another and try to enhance the experience. And by the way, once you create a game, it's never the work never ends, because you can go back and try it again, 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 and add more layers of understanding into it. And maybe you can show them, Dini, some examples as well from this game that we have, the Christ the Redeemer, and several others.
Right. Yeah, and I'm also excited. I mean, I think there are a lot of things that you still can improve and develop in the apps, and with this, development of AI and all this technology, I think once you can incorporate that to your app, that will be really exciting. Yeah. And I think to me, what is more I'm looking for is how you can use it offline, because like you say, most of the sites of tourism, even here in the US, when you go to like any destinations or ecotourism destinations, so the internet is very very bad, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, if you can use it offline and with the same feature that is online, I think that would be really exciting.
Right. And we are adding more layers of solution to our platform right now. So we're incorporating some AI features. We have the Oracle that gives you tips. Maybe he will be an agent in a sense pretty soon. So an agent that helps you with your trip. Right now, the Oracle tells you some tips about the challenge itself. And we also found out something very interesting from the events. One guy told me, Leo, I have a problem here. I know that facial recognition is something so simple and so common right now, but I have a problem. My photographer, he takes 10,000 pictures, and by the end of the event, uh, the attendee wants to find his own picture, and he has to scroll and try to find the pictures. So we use now a computer vision API that once it scans your face, we
Mhm.
don't gather your information, but it relates to the cloud, and it gives you all the pictures that you were in the party or in the event in a matter of seconds. So, I mean, this is something so simple, but we can offer and add layers of understanding to the event. And I mean, this relates to tourism. If you think of, we have a running contest. How do you call this competition? Um, Triathlon, I would say. People want their photos when they, reach the end of the event, right? So that could help as well.
That's great. Yeah. Okay. If is there any more question for Leo at this point? If not, then we can start to play the game, I guess, Leo. Yeah.
All right.
You want me to share the app, so then just to make sure they have the same, they open the same game.
Okay. Can I give you just a tip?
Sure. Yeah.
And I think also I'm going to teach you guys how to cheat, because since you're not uh, at the site, some of the specific challenges relate to finding a certain word. So if you write that word on your computer, you will be able to get the points because you're cheating. But I mean, for us, the main reason to do it is to play the game where the site is located, right? So this is one thing. And the other thing is, one other challenge is just a photo challenge. So it could be a selfie, anything. And I would, just tell you guys that if you want, you can just tag us along on Instagram, or even Virginia Tech, for example. Let me take a picture here and put it online, and if we will find you guys later on. So we're in Instagram as Indulge Me Games. Okay, so those challenges were supposed to be related to a specific moment within the venue that would be nice to take. But since you guys are not there, you can pretend.
Okay, and maybe if you can stop sharing, Leo, so then I can share the what is it? Yeah. Okay. So I'm actually sharing from my phone because I'm going to open the apps here. Okay. So does any of you has a problem open the Indulge Me app? Okay, so open the apps right now, and then you can, change your username here. This is like my name, but when you go to like this three at the top here, the three lines, so you can change like your name there. So just make sure, we identify you. And then so you can look for a country, and then Brazil, right, Leo? Yeah, it's gonna be in
Yeah.
Brazil. And then you can find the one that we're gonna play today. It's called this one, Open Arms Rio Quest. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Open Arm Rio Quest. So what you need to do is get this, and you hit the get, and then you okay, and you can see at the bottom there is my tour. So you go to my tour, and then you will see it's already downloaded here. So you can hit the play there. Okay. So I'll wait for everyone until you get into this page so we can play it together. Anyone has a problem playing with this?
And once you go to the game, you hit challenges. Okay.
Sorry. How can I? Okay, let me do it again actually. Works for me. Okay, good. What about the other? Start broadcast. Okay. I will open this again. Okay. So I hope it works for everyone. And then what you need to do is, so you can read the description here. Um, and then like Leo said, there will be like a scanning word. So I actually prepared to write the word that we need to scan, Leo, and I'm going to share that in the screen. So you can
Okay.
scan the word from the screen. So once
Oh,
it started to play, I will change my screen into the word that you need to scan. Okay, is anyone ready to play the game? Okay, give like a thumbs up or something. Can you go through what is it? Get there again. Okay, yes, I'm going to uh do it from the beginning. So you
and
open Indulge Me, right? And
I
then
can see here on the leaderboard as well who is on the top of the leaderboard in real time.
yeah,
Okay.
you can change your name if needed, and then
Oh
you
yeah, let me tell you just one thing, Dini. If they want to experiment the game creator, go please on the configurations.
oh yeah, maybe we can tell them later.
Okay,
The,
sure, sure.
there's
So
a
it's
question from
a little
Maggie
trick
here.
as well, right? You know that
Uh,
trick.
Yeah, there is a Maggie here. Can you go through how to get the game again? So then you click the country. I think I don't know why I already clicked Brazil here, but you found the
Select.
country here. So click the country, and then you look for Brazil, and then you will see it's in here. It's called Open Arm Rio Quest. So you click that, and then you click get. Okay, and you should have this. Thank you for choosing our tour, and then you go to my tour. Okay, so when in my tour, then you can see your game is already downloaded here. So this one, okay, you got it. There is a leaderboard also here. If you see the three lines here, when you click, there is only two people now that are playing, but because we're going to play it, so we will see who get the first rank until I think we got 20. So that's good. I think that's the amount of people here. So then you hit play, okay? And then the way to start that is you hit challenges. So in challenges, there is like many places to play. So which one that we're going to play today, Leo, you think?
So the idea is to, go through all of them.
Okay,
It
so
won't take you more than 3 minutes to solve them. And
okay.
there's only one divination challenge, which is like guessing a number. That's a little hard, but the rest of them, I guess, you guys will be able to do it.
Oh yeah, so you can play. There is a chat here from Eli that it say it cannot play because I left the play area. So what you need to do is remind me again, Leo, how to
Yeah, just click on the arrows on the
yeah. So you
geolocation.
click on the three arrow again, and then you do customization, and then
Oh, you mean the customization? Yeah, play
you click
outside the area.
gamified
Yeah.
experience, and then
Mhm.
you have to hit the play outside area. So there is a button there. If
Uh-huh.
your button still like this, you need to activate that. So that
Yeah,
way
they
you
need to do
play.
that because otherwise they won't be able to see that.
Yep.
It's because they are not in Brazil. Okay.
Yeah. So let's okay. So now you can start to play from wherever you wanna try first, and then we'll come back again as a group here. Um, how many times you say the game is? Did you say 10 minutes or something, Leo? I forgot.
Yeah, I think in 10 minutes you will be able to solve it everything.
Okay, so I'll stop share this actually. So then, to do this. Okay, so let us know if you have any question, and I will share this two words that I already prepared. It is this word that you need to scan. Um, once you scan it, you'll get some points there.
Each word for each challenge. So let me know if you have any question. So Eliarazo asked about the play outside the area. I think he got it. Did he get it?
Yeah, I just explained it earlier. We have a chat there. Okay.
And the yellow avatar on the upper right side or upper left side, um, that's the fellow that gives you information, right?
So Leo, there is a question. What should we do when they ask us to take picture?
Take a picture.
So take a picture of what?
Whatever he wants or she wants. Selfie could be anything. Just a reminder of a selfie with the reel on the backside. I don't know.
Work? Will
The
it
computer.
work?
Huh?
Will it work? Even though we are not on the site.
Yeah, even though you're not there, it will work. I mean, but the picture will be at your house or your
Okay.
workplace. And once you take the picture, you can just send it to someone or save it on your phone, whatever you want to do.
Hmm. I started to see some people playing, and don't forget to what is it? Rename your account name later, your username, so then you can capture it and for the attendance check for today.
And those who want to take the picture and, as I said before, tag us along on Instagram. Our Instagram is Indulge Me Games.
I'm actually also gonna play this and see.
All right.
Okay.
There's a hard divination challenge that talks about the first time that people actually reached that mountain. So this one is hard, even though if you were there, there are some tips on the site that may help you, but you can also find them on the internet. You can Google it once you have your computers, so you don't have to skip that challenge.
And they have 20 seconds, right? Is that the time? The 20
Uh,
seconds.
for the divination challenge, there's no time frame.
Okay.
Okay, so you can take as long as you want. You can think it out.
Okay, there is another chat. Let's see. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
I'm still confused. I'm on Brazil and turn on the setting, but cannot figure out how to do anything.
All right. So once you reach Brazil, just scroll down. You will see several gamified experiences. So the one in Rio will be on the bottom. You just press on the experience and press the button Get It, which is a red one. So this way you will download the experience into your phone or into your application, and it will be able to you will be able to play it.
Let me know if you got it, Autumn. If not, I can share my screen again from the phone. Show you. I think I got it. Okay, great. Don't forget to change your name. We should see your name in the leaderboard. Okay.
Whoa, lots of people playing now.
Yeah, we should see how many are we right now? 18, then maybe
No
around,
way, they all took my place. I'm
yeah,
13.
they took the first place
I
now.
know. No way, they know better Brazil than I do.
And even they never been there.
Yeah, right on. So I'm here as Joca. So Joca is way down. So Junior is this guy from Rio, so he knows well his place. I hope someone will get his place on the top of the leaderboard.
So in a real experience, when they travel to this place, they should be able to scan like the real or take a photo of, with the statue. Is that the experience?
Exactly. So we're going to enhance this and also ask them to find a statue or to find some certain objects other than words.
Okay. I see. And is it hard to find or is it something easy to find?
No, it's quite easy. If you are set on the correct geolocation and
Mhm.
you open the app, because once you're playing inside the area, you can only open the pinpoint geolocation once you're there. Once you're 3 meters or 5 meters within this circle, so from that point you will be able to see whatever we ask you to see.
I see. Okay. Cool. Okay. Has anyone done playing the game? I'm not sure if the ranking here means they completed the game or
Yeah,
it's just
it's a complete game. Yeah, we're going to change that name as well. We're going to put it
okay. I
either.
think really finish it. Anyone else finish? What did you got really? Really is in which ranking? Oh, you're
Yeah,
in 12.
we
See,
have
I'm
seven.
in 16. So bad. Because I keep skipping the the challenges. Somehow it's very hard to when what is it to hit the button of answer. So then
Right.
yeah, and then I lose the time.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're going to give you more time as well. We're going to change it from 20 to
right.
30 seconds.
Savannah, Eden, Jennifer, Katie. Yeah, I think most of them are done. Let me actually stop share this and see. I'm going to share this. You can see the winner for our challenge.
Emily. Emily is the winner. I mean,
Is
just
it?
after.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. So if anyone done with it, it's pretty quick, right? Like I thought it's 10 minutes, but I think they finish it in like 5 minutes or so. So Jen Martin, is it in your friend or like someone? This is not.
Yeah, well, I think he was, he wasn't supposed to be there, but he's a guy from Rio that wanted to try it out.
I see. Okay, yeah, that's good to have local, right? And then junior, I don't think
Oh,
it.
so someone knows more than Junior. Okay, all right.
Okay, Jennifer say, well, that's me. Didn't change the avatar. Oh, Jen Martin is Jennifer. Wow. Okay. Can you
Yeah,
share, Jennifer, what happened? How come you become 924 points? What did you do?
I mean, she's a Brazilian for sure.
I don't
Jen,
know. I got lucky, I guess, with some of my answers.
okay, so you answered
Well,
all of it.
Move quickly.
Okay, so skip,
congratulations.
you didn't skip anything.
Did pretty well.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, and then we have Kathleen. Kathleen, what did you do? Did you Google or did you, guess
Yeah.
randomly or about Brazil? I guess randomly most. Okay, but that's a good log, right? And we have Savannah too here. What about you, Savannah? Did you like know about it before? You learned it somewhere?
No, I just got kind of lucky and I was trying to answer them fast.
Okay. So the timing is also the key, right, Leo? Like who?
Exactly. So she was quick as well.
Okay, that's interesting. So we have also JC, Emily, Braylon, Theo, Kati, Akil, actually really I didn't look at me like on the 16th there. But Eli is the 18th. So I beat you, Eli, at least. And Joka. Who's Joka?
Joke, it's me.
Oh, Joka is you. Okay, okay then.
I'm
I feel
also,
better because Eli is behind me. Okay.
yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, so what did you guys feel by playing this? Is there anything that you feel exciting? You can type it in chat column. I'll start with something that you like. Maybe this is also an input for Leo too. So, what did you like about playing this gamified tour? And I know that maybe it's less exciting because you were not there, right? And there is no like guide that explain you about this. But just imagine if you were in Brazil and you have this. So what do you think? So Eli said it was fun. I like that there was a time bonus. Okay, so people like the time bonus. I think yeah, I heard this before. They like the time bonus. That makes you compete, right? To be fast. Akil like learning about a place I never been to. Yeah, actually I was thinking the same that maybe this is can be some education for someone prior to visiting the place, right? We've been learning a lot about in class on how important it is to research destination before you visit, especially because sometimes we don't know the what is it the culture of the destination, and then sometimes people don't respect something just because they don't know, right? So if you can create this game to be able to like educate people before they come to the destination, to actually point that learning about a place that you never been to, and maybe you never been there in your life, but then you have the chance to actually learning it in a fun way. So I like that point. And then really say it was fun. I like the game design and audio. I also felt like I learned a bunch. Yeah, I think the audio is a key. Like if it has no sound or like no what is it, some musical element, I think it will be like more boring. So yeah, I also agree with that. And so what is the thing that maybe you think can be improved? So now you can also answer in the chat column. What is the thing in the game that you think maybe a lot of friction or disturbing maybe for you, not really comfortable, that maybe Leo can enhance in the Indulge Me. Anything that you don't like, and it's okay, right, Leo? They give you some uh
Okay, yeah. Or even if you don't want to say it out loud, you can also send us an email.
oh
And
yeah, that's also yeah.
okay, so let
Um
me write my email here if you
yeah, you
want.
take your feedback. Um But to me, I remember that some people actually don't like the timing. Did I tell you that, Leo? Like the timing for some people, it's get them nervous and what is it? And panic, and then like so they don't like the idea of being timed. Especially when you are on the tour. Like I just can imagine how you have to like in rush to answer that, right? So
Right.
good point, yeah. I think Jennifer said I have answer, but I don't know if it gives the answer to the short answer question after you press skip. Ah, yeah, that's a good point. Do you
Mm,
give the right answer?
yeah.
Do you like when they skip the what is it
Uh-huh. You lose
question?
points. And if you press the button once or twice or three times, you keep on losing points if you don't get the correct answer. So I think we can enhance that to make the player know that that you will lose points if you press answer and you get it wrong.
I see. But will you give the right answer after they skip it?
No, we should.
Yeah, you should, I think. So then people know, yeah, and learn something at least, even though they lose, right?
Uh-huh.
I think Braylon said the navigation was a little confusing. I don't think I could have figured it out without your guidance. Yeah, this one I kind of agree because remember when we tested in the other event, people don't know how to start the game until we tell them like, oh, it's in the challenge that you can find those maps. Yeah, so kind of
Right.
how to start it. I think that's also important. Yeah. Okay. Anything else that you want to give input to Leo, or anything that you want to give comment to about this Indulge Me? You can email Leo there. There is an Instagram account also that you can find, any updates that Leo will be doing this year. It will be exciting for Leo to develop the apps. But if you guys don't have any question or comment, I'd like to thank Leo for being here and um try out the game with all of my students also, and then they give you some input that hopefully really helpful for you to develop more of the game. And thank you all for playing the game. Don't forget to screenshot the leaderboard that has your name and then upload it in Canvas for attendance check for today. And there will be quiz tomorrow about Leo presentation and the gamification in tourism that you can work on. The deadline is still on Monday, so I give a little extra time for you guys to work on. And next week we're gonna meet in person. There will be case study, so it's gonna be similar to what we have on the Utopia, but it's more into the case that I built for you to solve it with your group member later on. Okay. Well, that's all for now. Thank you so much, Leo. Once again, is there anything you want to say to them
Thank
before
you.
you leave? Yeah.
Yeah, let's gamify the world.
Let's
Come and
gamify the word.
play.
Okay, I like
Come
that.
play with
Right. Well,
us.
thank you, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.